All right, here it is. I finally got my hands on a certified refurbished MacBook Pro, and I'm excited to see if Apple's refurbished line is actually good or if it's kind of bad. So I don't know. This is my first time getting a certified refurbished, so let's check it out. All right, here it is. Let me move this. MacBook Pro. So yeah, refurbished products, I guess, don't get the original box. They get a very basic lettering box, which is fine. All right, time to unbox it. They have a very nice packaging, as always from Apple. Come on now. There we go. Here it is in all its glory. I mean, the packaging is still very nice. It's still Apple-esque. It's, you know, perfect. Dang, this MacBook Pro is like really heavy. So I had the Air, but I returned that because it didn't have 16 gigs of RAM, and it also didn't have active cooling, which I actually kind of needed because after sustained use with like video editing and like photo editing, the fans really come in handy. So yeah, here it is. First impressions. Actually, I'll put this to the side first. Let me check what it comes with. We get a USB-C cable. Do we not get a power brick? Oh no, there's a power brick. Power brick right here. You get your cable. Very nice packaging, Apple, even from the refurbished line. And let's check out like the sides of the MacBook and the exterior, right? So, okay, so the charging port has a little ding right off the bat. I didn't plug it in yet or anything. It just already comes with the ding. Headphone jack is fine. Not really any scratches. Edges look good. Yeah, just a little small ding on the USB-C. All right, time to open it up for the first time. Here we go. It comes with this. And now I'm just gonna check out the keyboard and everything. It looks good. Keys look good. All right, screen. No scratches on the screen. I'm just gonna talk about pricing in this video and why I think certified refurbished is the way to go. And yeah, we're just gonna hop on to a web browser and I'm gonna show you guys like the price differences between your different options for getting a Mac. So to get to the refurbished part of the website, let's say we're at the home screen, scroll all the way down and then click refurbished and clearance down here. And then we're gonna click Mac. There's three options if you want the M1 Macs, right? The MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, and Mac Mini. And let's see if the Mac Mini has any M1 chips in stock. It does not right now, but that can change, you know, depending on how much stock they have. And it just depends, you gotta like check. And if we check the MacBook Air, just make sure you find one that says M1, not these like i3, i5, Intel cores. Just scroll a little down. And so the cheapest option you can get for an M1 MacBook is the MacBook Air with the M1 chip. And you'd be paying $850 for this M1 chip Mac before tax. And so I think that's a steal. To get like a laptop under $1,000 after tax is kind of crazy, especially how good these M1 Macs are. So, and it has all the color options in stock right now, and the stock fluctuates, right? So $850 and you're immediately saving $150 from retail MSRP price, which is really good. And they even have like higher spec M1 Macs. So if you check out the MacBook Air, this one is a little more expensive. Well, let's see why. And that's because this one comes with 16 gigabytes of memory, right? So you're paying $1,019 for 16 gigs of memory for this MacBook Air, which is cheaper than if you were to buy it, let's say, without refurbished. So without refurbished MacBook Air, base spec with a 16 gigabyte RAM upgrade, that is what? $1,200. So instantly you're saving $180 by getting the refurbished model. And so that's just the Air, and there's more options too, right? So some of them come with 512 gigs of storage, but 8 gigs of RAM. You just have to, read the description of what laptop you're getting. And yeah, just like whatever you need, it should be here. And let's check out the MacBook Pro, right? So MacBook Pro, don't get the Intel cores because they're kind of slow and hot. So the base spec MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 is $1,100, which is $200 cheaper than the MSRP price. And this one comes, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD, which is the base model. And so what model did I get, right? So I waited for a while because I really wanted 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I didn't want to pay like $200 for an extra 8 gigs of RAM. So I was waiting for a long time to find one of these in stock, which is the base model, except you just upgrade the RAM to 16 gigabytes. So I paid, let's try to find mine spec here. So yeah, $1269 before tax. Oh no, this one's the 512 gigabyte SSD. Let me find the 16 gigabyte RAM option. No way, is it out of stock already? All right, let me just see on my phone how much I paid for this. Yeah, I paid $1269 for 16 gigs of RAM and 256 SSD. It looks like it's out of stock already on the Refurbished website, but I would recommend, if you really want the 16 gigabyte RAM with 256 SSD, just like keep checking the website every now and then. It should come back in stock, you know, just be patient. Or you can step up to like 16 gigs of RAM with 512 gigs of storage. I thought about doing this, but it was just a little too expensive for me. I didn't want to pay the premium for only an extra 256 gigs of storage, because I'm going to be using an external SSD. If you want a video talking about external SSDs, I have one. I'll link that, you know, somewhere, description, top left is where people put stuff, right? So I'll put that there. Certified refurbished, it's like at least $100 cheaper for all this stuff. So there's gonna be a couple of things I'm gonna expect to see if this Mac is in good condition. Mainly I'm just gonna be checking the SSD health, but I'll do that in the next video. So other than that, yeah, just the pricing of certified refurbished seems really good. I'm gonna be checking now if the internals are good. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.